Hello again, everyone. So I have here another blue package from Chic Sparrow. They've been releasing a whole lot of different leathers, and I've kind of been falling into the trap of getting each of them as they come up, but this is actually the last one that I've gotten for a while. I'm trying to decide if I want to get the new Cascade Pocket Weeks model that they've come up with. I don't know. I don't use weeks a whole lot. So we'll see. But anyway, let's get on to what I have here. And this is a Callahan in here. So let's go ahead and get this out. And this is the leather that has a very strong smell. And I'm smelling in the bag. So I know a lot of people have had a hard time describing the smell, and I'm having the same problem. It's almost like when you walk into a supermarket and there's like a lot of open, musty boxes. It's kind of like that. It actually smells a lot to me like an Italian supermarket. Like there's a little bit of a detergent smell, and then there's a little bit of just like, I don't know, like mildewy boxes. I know that doesn't sound great, but it doesn't seem to bother me. Actually, I'm not going to take that off. I'm just going to slide this out. And let's see. Oh, and one other thing about this one. So this is going to be a pocket number 7. So this is that new little sticker that they've been releasing. Put that off to the side. And this has a stitched pen loop, so I'm interested to see. It's the first one I've gotten with a stitched pen loop with the new pen loop design. It feels very nice, actually. Okay, oh, that's quite nice. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of strong smelling, but it's not unpleasant to me. I'm okay with it. Leather smells don't generally give me a headache. The only one that has given me a headache, when I got some leather goods from Apple Pig, and it was a very chemically smell. This is not chemically. This doesn't smell chemically to me. It's kind of hard to describe. But that one gave me an immediate migraine. This one seems fine, and I've actually been having more migraines than not lately. But this one's totally fine. But I don't think that this one is still going to be available. So this is sort of just like if you see this used or something like that, you can pick it up. But I did want to show you the pen loop that is stitched in. So here's the inside. So this is a pocket size number 7, which is this new design where you can use this area right here as a little folio pocket, and then it has these 2 card pockets here, and then another pocket back in the back here. So let's go ahead and take a look at this stitched pocket. So they were saying that you would have some extra stitching that's visible on the front side. So you can see how it's sort of double stitched there on the front side. And then inside it is stitched so that it's not going to move, obviously, but it's still through the little slit that they have for the pen loop. And then let's see, can you see that? You might be able to see it. I can't really turn it inside out. So there's just a little leather tab in here now. It's very, very small, and it's actually glued to the inside this piece here. It's glued to the top. So you're not going to have that little, let's see, I don't have my pen loop here that I took out of another one, but you can kind of see as I'm pressing. So the pen loop inside only goes there. You can kind of see where the pull-up is. The old ones, or what the ones that are not stitched, are going to come up to like here and here on either side, because it needs to be that wide so that it doesn't come out. But it doesn't need to be as wide, obviously, if it's stitched in. So yeah, I kind of like that. There's still a little bump right here, so that's something to be aware of if that might bother you. I don't have any pocket inserts to put in here right now, especially not in the folio pocket. But I'm kind of interested to see how it will be different. So let me see, I do have, let's see, I have some Twisbees off to the side here. This is a Twisbee Eco Tee. Let's go ahead and see if that will fit. So that seems like I mean, I might be able to push it and get that in there, but it's a little bit big there, so that might not work. And then I have a Twisbee Mini here, which will fit. It's still a little bit on the big side, I would say, for this pen loop, but it will clearly stretch for that. And again, this is the pocket size, so I think the pen loop's the same size on all the different sizes, but I'm not sure. But that seems like it would work. And that's probably as big of a pen as I would include on a pocket size notebook. But I did kind of want to see what the stitched in pen loop would look like. And that's what it looks like. Here, let me get a thinner pen. So obviously this pen's not going to have much of a problem. And that would work perfectly fine too. So I've actually really been liking this number 7 design. The only thing that I wish were a little bit different is that it had vertical pockets instead of horizontal pockets, but you know, I think that it can't really be that way because of the design, and I do like that it's reinforced at the top and bottom. And this is fairly thin leather, and it's definitely very rugged. I actually quite like this. Some people were saying after yeah, that's very true. So after you handle it, your hands do have the smell of the leather, but like I said, it doesn't really bother me. In fact, I kind of like the smell. Yeah, it's like a very organic smell. Because I know earlier I was saying it had a little bit of a detergent-y smell, but it's almost more like the pool, being at the pool. I don't know. None of these are probably accurate, these descriptions. So, yeah, and unfortunately I don't have any pocket size inserts handy to show you. But there you go. That is the new stitched in pen loop, which is really what I wanted to show you all from this. And show you the Callahan leather in case you come across it somewhere. And you know, it really does depend. If you're really super sensitive to smells and don't like any smells at all, like strong smells in your leather that aren't necessarily leather smelling, you probably won't like this one, but it totally doesn't bother me. Yeah, it doesn't actually. Maybe it's not the pool. Maybe it's like the ocean. I don't know. I don't know. My nose is having a hard time figuring out what it is, and that's probably why a lot of people have not described it. But I will show. See, I just scratched it with the corner of my nail there, and it just completely comes out really, really easily. And it does have quite a soft feel, almost like suede, but I mean, and I just did that there, and that just completely wiped out. So you could probably leave the scratches if you like the really rugged look, but I especially like these marks on the back. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah. So I didn't get the next leather that is also kind of rugged, which I'm now, Brooks or Banks? I forget. I didn't get any of that, and I think it's pretty much gone. And I didn't get any of the Italian leather folios that they had at the same time too, but the last time I checked they had those still. But yeah. So I'm not sure if I'll get other leathers, but this one was an interesting experiment, and yeah, I think I like it. All right, well, let's leave it there. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and I hope to see you next time. But in the meantime, have a great day. Thanks so much. Bye.